Good morning and welcome back to Video Down on the Farm, everyone. Another sunny day and the weather seems settled a bit longer. I think it's going to be settled all this week. Anyway, hopefully this week we're going to get the Miscanthus baled and hopefully we'll maybe start leading it off. So yeah, we shall certainly have some footage of getting the Miscanthus baled, all been well. And yeah, spraying continues and other jobs. So yeah, we're cracking on, so hopefully we'll catch you all at the end. Well, we've got all the nitrogen on now, first time over. So now I've turned around and we're putting plant feeders onto the wheats and barleys to get them started. Well, to get them romping away along with the nitrogen and increase the root mass, because we've got a growth regulator with them, and the type of growth regulator, it increases root mass, so it will hopefully protect it if we get any droughts, and it'll also give it a good fit for getting nutrients, picking nutrients up and that. So yeah, that's what I'm on with today. Well, you might be wondering what these are for. In the middle of, well, at the edge of one of our fields, they're boards for lorries to run on. We're having some more of that treated sewage sludge this year, put on the crops after last year's experiment. Well, we did 2 fields, and yeah, it seems to work well, so we're going to have some more this year. So what they do, they're very good. They lay these mats on the field, as you can see, and then the lorries will back down them and tip and start forming a heap somewhere in here, and then they'll pile it up, and then as they come forward they keep removing the mats so they don't make big ruts in the field, and even if it's wet they can still carry on. This is up, as you can see, near the tanks at what we call co-op end. So yeah, they'll be bringing some of that very shortly. Sewage sludge started arriving on the field. Lorry's just waiting here while you get space. That's the one. They even bring a road sweeper with them, because they've got to tick all the boxes, and they're that conscientious. They keep the roads clean if the lorry's bringing any mud out onto the road, so it keeps everybody happy. Obviously there's not a lot of mud in the mix, it's dry, but look at that, he swept our yard for us. Very good. He's a top man, that driver. Another load. He's towing the digger with it. That's to push the heaps up of stuff. Keep it a nice good pad. We'll have a look at later. As you can see, with a nice pile of freshly cut and stacked logs in Melton Yard. There's about, I think there's 150 tons there. 150, 180, can't quite remember. But that's all going to be chipped in a few months' time when it's seasoned a bit, dried out, for wood chip for the country park, for its boiler. So yeah, I'll keep them going for a little bit. We'll go down here at Elsham. We've got the lorry loading with wood. We've got the forwarder going. There's grabs going everywhere. Anyway, making some money. Not enough room down here though. Heaps everywhere of wood. Oh, just down at the country park. Job's taking shape. I've got 3 of the huts in. Infrastructure's going in. It's all go. Yeah, I've got all the pegs in for where the paths are going. Yeah, we'll have a look at one through the windows, see what they're like. Drainage system's in. Not going, but this is the inside of them. Nice kitchen units. There. Oh, the big double bed in the corner. And there's a log burner. Very smart. And then that'll be the bathroom through there. And the shot of the double bed. Of course, the windows here are looking out onto the park, and when you wake up in the morning the sun will be shining in. Yeah, it'll be spot on. The bathroom, nice shower in there. Yeah, there's your log burner. Yeah, I think it is, it's tidy this. Yeah, spot on. Just spraying off the field, 2 last fields to drill with spring barley, and they was in with stubble turnips, and the sheep was removed on Friday, and yeah, they've cleaned up. Not some left. But anyway, getting these rounded off now, and then mushroom compost's been applied tomorrow, and then it'll be drilled hopefully Wednesday. So then, yeah, that'll be all us drilled up then. Spring barley is just starting to make an appearance of some of the first drilled fields. Yeah, this is on headland though, but just, you can't see on the video, but there's a green tinge coming over the field. So, yeah, it's definitely coming. There you go. Just needs a drink soon. George is doing a great job rolling the fields. As you can see, it's squashing in some of the stones, and some of the fields have quite big stones. But the secret is to rolling is not going too fast. So we do limit the speed, we go, and do it to conditions. Because if there's a lot of stone or real heavy clod, we'll go slower. But certainly no faster than what we are doing 10k, and that's the secret. Because you've got to do a proper job. There we have it. That's that pile of sewerage sludge in place. I think there's approximately 600 tonnes there. All neatly stacked. But pity you can't smell it, because it does smell a bit at the minute, but it'll get capped over. Yeah, they use a excavator to push it up, but they can't really push it any higher than that, because it slumps, as you can appreciate. But yeah, nicely done. They've got all the pads lifted, what was in front there, moved to another field. Yeah, that's waiting now to be spread come harvest. Yeah, this operation of clearing the treated separated sludge from the treatment plants, it's 24/7. It's nearly 365 days a year. They have Christmas Day off, but if they get behind, apparently they've got to keep shifting it. But yeah, it's a major operation. There's a lot of it about, but yeah, the heap behind us, it's come from not Sheffield, Leeds. So they're bringing it across here from Leeds to get rid of. So yeah, we're doing them a favour and putting it on the land, and it's doing our crops good. Well, we'll start another heap here. I don't know, it's about 800 tonnes going in this one. Digger's back. Yeah, there's no lorries here at the minute. Oh yeah, supportive, it just had a load. Just pushing it up. All this. This is how they grab the boards. Special grab. That's how it's done. this lorry follows them round all over the place, picking up boards and laying them down so they don't paddle the ground. Like that. So then back onto them and not make ruts in the field. Spot on. Here's another quality load of fertiliser arriving. The pad's getting long now. They've nearly got it all here. Well, they're near the end of the field, so hopefully they've got it all here. Well, nice sunny day. We're in the Miscanthus. It's been cut about a week. We're just looking at it. There's odd stem. You can't see. It's still green. So it wants its a bit of moisture still. But what we're doing, there's Derek over there. He's just turning a bit and he's doing the headlands, what's been run on because we've had a bit of rain. So he's just turning it, fluffing it up. So hopefully it'll bale within a couple of days. We've got a single rotor rake on, just moving it all sideways. Yeah, just moving it sideways, just to let a bit more air into it to dry it. Now it's drying up again. I'll start bringing water onto the warren for the horses. Fill their tank up. Like I said, over winter, in another video, they tend to drink from the puddles and that, so water isn't such an issue. But anyway, we'll go get it filled up. Yeah, the tank's about half full, maybe a little bit lower. Still got water in the trough, so that's a good thing. That's it, job done. There's a load of water in now, keep them going for a bit. The weather and our patience has paid off. The Miscanthus has been baled with only just getting away with turning the headlands, so we're really lucky. As you can see, our contractor, Buckley's, they've come with their New Holland baler and New Holland tractor to get it all baled up. They do a lot of Miscanthus baling, so are really familiar with the job and how it should be done and the moistures and everything. So please sit back and enjoy the video. This year we decided to let Buckley's bring their chaser to the field rather than actually collecting them up one at a time with the forklift, which was a bit laborious. So with the chaser, he's collecting them all up from the field and putting them in a central stack so we can then put them onto trailers and take them to a place where the lorries can load them to take them up into the power station. As you can probably see, there is what they call the nudging bar on the front of the fast track, which just gives the bale a bit of a nudge to put it in the right position for the pickup on the chaser to pick up square. This chaser is a different one to what we have picking up bales. It's actually, I think it's called an Aquison, if that's pronounced correctly. But yeah, as you can see, it picks the bales up in line with how the baler drops them. And then it's got a turntable which turns them through 90 degrees and presents them onto the platform where it pushes them up. It puts two together and then flicks them up and pushes the whole stack backwards, as opposed to the other type of chaser where the actual nudge bar on the front of the tractor has to push the bale round by 90 degrees to get it to pick up right. But there's more moving parts, I should say, probably on this one, but yeah, it's certainly a good machine by the looks of it and doing a great job. Well, that's it for the video down around the farm for this week. Been another busy week, to be honest with you. At least the weather stayed fine. Yeah, we've got the Miscanthus baled, as you've seen. Done some more spraying, and yeah, things are going well. It's been an easy spring so far, which makes a change because it's usually a bit uphill. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you have, as always, click that like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you next week.